Hello everyone, it is princess_mini4 and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, please make sure you hit that notification bell and hit the subscribe button so you never miss a post. So this is just gonna be a one clip little video. I'm gonna be reading you something that I wrote. It's called a note, and yeah. I want to apologize to my viewers for the video I uploaded last Friday, which I think today's currently Monday, but I'm gonna have this video go up on Friday. It was extremely impulsive and not my true character. One thing I have noticed is once you give your life over to Christ, the enemy starts to attack. I had just joined my church and I was getting ready for a baptism when all of a sudden my ex came out of the woodworks. I'm not saying he is or he was the enemy himself, but he was definitely sent by the enemy. One thing people don't realize is that the enemy, which is Satan, he knows us very well. Just like God knows us, he knows us also. He knows our weaknesses, he knows our triggers, and he knows how to get under our skin. He knew I would get back together with this man, even though I figured he hadn't changed his ways, nor did I truly love him or want to seek marriage with him. In all reality, I just wanted a friend. I don't really have many friends or just someone other than family to talk to, and that's why I let him back in. It was truly nice to go out and go to all these different kinds of places, but once I did, I started to see a dip in my faith. The constant text back and forth always seemed to happen when I was supposed to be spending time with God. I would put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and then he would hit the send anyway notification so it would come through to Do Not Disturb. I would get up every morning and have the hardest time reading my Bible or listening to my Bible apps because he was either texting me or just constantly on my mind because he did something prior which was hurting me or was just bothering me and I needed to get it off my chest. I just couldn't focus on God. I let him do this to me. I let him come before God, and I'm mad at myself for it. Satan won in this circumstance. I let him win. He was never right for me, but I gaslighted myself into thinking he would actually change. These are the thoughts that I thought to myself. He'll vote blue this time. He'll stop smoking. He'll start going to the doctors like he should. He'll start maturing. He'll start putting God first and worshiping him. He'll attend therapy to get his trauma, to get help with his trauma from his past. He'll work harder on his ADHD and stop using it as an excuse for everything, etc. It goes on and on and on. But in reality, none of this would have probably happened. And I would have ended up in a sad marriage, having to raise this man and his children. A lot of people probably think I just broke up with him because he was a Trump supporter, but no, it was all of this as well. He was just not right for me, and I was getting so tired of being with him. I tried so hard to get back on track and to get my relationship with God strong again, but he was just always there and always kept bothering me. I was getting so irritated with him, and I would take it out. So I'm looking at my candles. I'm always like a little paranoid. I was getting so irritated with him, and I would take it out on everyone but him. And if I would have let that happen, I swear I would have burned all the bridges with everyone and would have only had him. And that's a horrible thought to have. I know I acted impulsively and didn't pray to God before filming that video or before the discussion I had with him. And this is what I'm talking about. He literally took up all my thoughts and everything, and I just couldn't. I couldn't even think about God because he was always on the forefront of my mind. I was pretty rude to him, but I wanted to hit him where it hurt because he had hurt me. I know you shouldn't try to get even with people, but I'm still human and I make mistakes too. I did make a mistake trying to educate him or just trying to spill my heart out and my feelings out to him, but he either chose not to care or was just not capable of understanding my feelings. I don't regret that video, nor will I be taking it down. I just wanted to follow up and apologize to you guys because the enemy had won. I'm really so mad at myself for going back to him. I'm so stupid and sometimes so desperate. Like, I really went back to him and would be surprised when he would do the same things he did the last time, which is why we broke up. Like, why are you surprised? Like, He showed you who he was before, so he's not changing, you know. But I still went back and I still was like, oh my God, you know, like how stupid is that? But all in all, I think I got my answer from God. Throughout the whole relationship, I was steadily praying, asking for a sign that this was the right man for me, or I was also asking God to remove him from my life if he wasn't, and now he's gone. I kept thinking God was just trying to teach me patience and that I just needed to ignore how he was and just learn how to deal with him. Like, I would literally sit there and say, God is just trying to tell you just to get used to it, you know, just let him be where he is and just let him disrespect you, and just, you know, maybe that's just, I just need to be more patient, you know. These are literally the thoughts I was having throughout the whole 3 months this time around. I was like, he's back in my life for a reason, right? So I'm like, I just have to just deal with it. I just have to learn to deal with how he is. I still do need to work on patience, but I don't think patience means allowing everything to happen and moving on from it. And funny thing is, again, y'all, I leave him. Oh, this is so funny. Then the next day, there's this whole story about this girl that knew him, because she messaged me last year getting mad at me because I was taking away her best friend from her. But I didn't even know who she was, and I literally didn't even respond to her. Like, but anyway, I leave him. Then the next day, this girl that knew him came into my Instagram DMs and was on his side and telling me shame on me for voting for Kamala, and I support illegals raping and killing girls, because I definitely said that. But this is what she's telling to me. She's telling me about myself, but she doesn't even know me. She doesn't even know my real name. She knows me by Princess. You don't know me. Just a whole bunch of mess. I first sent her a long message back, then God convicted me. I made a post on my Instagram story. I called it like a PSA. I was like, for all you Trump supporters, do not text me and do not come into my DMs with that mess. That's what I said. And I was just like, and matter of fact, every time, yeah. And I even said on there, I was like, unfollow me, because I'm going to post what I want to post on my Instagram story. I'm grown. And then she seen that, and then she messaged me again. But from the first time I sent that message, that mirror looks like it's about to fall. I hope that does not happen. But yeah, so from the first time when I sent her that message back and God convicted me, and I was like, why did I do it again? Why did I let the enemy win again? Then I posted that thing, and she said, then act like it. And then I'm telling y'all, she has texted me like 3-4 more times, and I have just decided to ignore her. And she still continues to text me, and I open it to show that I read it, and then I just don't respond, because now I'm being the bigger person, and I'm just like, I don't need to entertain you. I'm tired of entertaining y'all. So I also hid her from my story, and if she continues to still text me even now, I'll just block her. I don't like to block people, but I will if I have to. So I leave this man, and boom, here comes another attack. Ain't that crazy, y'all? Like, just think about it. Like, people don't think about it that way. And I almost lost myself again. I literally, and my grandma was like, you're not even matching. Look. Look, my mind's all over the place. But I almost lost myself again. I literally sent her this thing back, and I was like, why would you do that? Like, you're letting them win when you send them a long paragraph. Like, I was so mad at myself again. But anyway, after this video, I will be removing his number from my phone, because I kept it so I can go back and read all the messages. Why? You know, and I'll be deleting all the messages, both on Instagram and iMessage, and I would just rid him from my life. But yeah. Last week after we broke up, I was low-key still hoping that he would text me again. Ain't that crazy? Like, girl, you seen who he is and you still want him to text you? I can't make this up, y'all. Like, I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. Like, all those words, that's what I am. And I'm just hoping that God changes me. But I'm good now. Church yesterday, because today's Monday, but this video's gonna be up on Friday. Church yesterday made me realize that for this election, it truly is what it is. Because I'm no longer worried, nor am I scared, because my God is in control. This is all to fulfill the prophecy, and God allowed it to happen. And us as believers need to work even harder at spreading the gospel, because as believers, we don't need to worry about no president, because we are protected by God's grace every single day, and we will be okay. But we need to spread the gospel for the people that don't know God, because how are you going to be okay? You don't have what I have. You don't have what I have, you know? So that's why we need to work harder on spreading the gospel and getting people to turn to God, you know? We need to sanctify and consecrate ourselves today for tomorrow. Or I could say today for January, or for the next 4 years. I'm good, y'all. I got God with me. You know, sometimes I let the enemy win and I get so mad at myself, and you know, but then what do they say? You repent to God, and it's like, believe that he will forgive you, because he will. He's going to forgive you of your sins, because our God is a loving God, and he's also a jealous God. And putting this man in front of him probably hurt him, and I hate that for myself. Like, I really let this man, this human fleshy man, come before my God. I can't believe I did that. Like, I'm still mad at myself, like, for real. Like, I'm so happy and blessed. But I wanted to film this to apologize to y'all, because I want my platform to be like me, not even just motivating. Like, obviously I want to film my life, and that's a part of my life, you know. I'm human, I make mistakes, but it's like, I don't want to show that part of me, you know. And that part of me, it doesn't come out much, you know. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. There are a few ranting videos, and I don't usually upload them, but I uploaded this one. But I just need to just work at myself. I know it's like, it makes more sense for me to upload those videos, because you can see that I'm still human, even though I am a child of Christ. But I just don't want my videos to be like that. I want my videos to be like motivating, inspiring, you know. But yeah, this is also a way for me to get closure, and I am going to be able to move on from this. I will no longer talk about him anywhere on any platform that I have. The Twitch live streams, they're getting uploaded like later on, so it may come out like the end of December, like a video that I live streamed yesterday. But I even said on my live stream yesterday, I was like, I'm done. I'm not talking about this man no more. I'm not going to dwell on him no more. I'm gonna allow myself to feel any feelings. I'm allowed to be sad. I'm allowed to grieve it, you know, because if anything, it was somebody to go places with, you know. I did start my solo journey series, and then I stopped doing it. And he's part of the reason why I stopped doing it, because I stopped going places by myself, because I had him. But it's like, I want to get used to being single, which I mean, I've been single all my life, other than these 3 months and 2 months and 4 months, I wasn't single. You know, but I want to get used to having it just be me and God, and that it'll be God, me, and if I ever date again, which I'm sure I will. But it's like, you know, I just don't want no person to come before God, you know. And it's even family. But it's so funny, even with my family, they never took over my head like he did. And that's how I could tell that was nothing but the devil. That was nothing but the devil. I have family all my life, and I've been through a lot, but I never let any family issues, or just family in general, to come before God. But he came before God, and I was just like, no. So once this video gets uploaded, y'all, this will be the last time I talk about him. And this is just me, you know, apologizing to y'all. I'm apologizing to God. I feel like a horrible person, but I'm still human at the end of the day. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But I do plan on uploading more like Christian type videos. Like, I started my Christian diaries. I'm going to start back doing my solo trip diaries. I also stopped doing that too, because like, I go out and I spend money. So, but we gonna figure this life out, y'all. I'm still young. I'm 23 years old. My brain's not even fully developed yet, you know. And I can't believe I was thinking about marrying this man and having kids with him when I'm so young. You know, I still want to have kids, but at this point, I'm just gonna wait on God. And when God gives me that green light, like if he says go get that insemination, then I'll go do it. Or if he points me to a man and that's my husband, then I'll do it. And I didn't even pray when I said I would date him again. Like, see, I just it was automatic, and I missed it. You know, he asked if I wanted to date. I said yeah. And it's like, I didn't even pray. Y'all. Like, that's all I have to say. Ooh. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. turn on notification bell, know when I post, and share the video with your friends. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, love you.